Hi, I'm Justus Carlile, Chairman of the Governmental Affairs Committee with GLAR, and I'd like you to join me in discussing how to get involved with your local government. Hello, GLAR members. My name is Justus Carlile, and I am your Chairman of the Governmental Affairs Committee here at Greater Louisville. And this morning, we're joined by Mayor Wilcox, who is the current sitting mayor of Highland Village. Not only that, she is a realtor, member of Greater Louisville, and serves with me on the Governmental Affairs Committee. So it's my pleasure this morning to speak with her about serving as mayor, how it's affected or impacted her career as a realtor, some of the challenges, and kind of get some ideas about and some input from her as far as encouraging other realtors to serve in city positions, be it on boards or elected positions as well. So without any further delay, Mayor Wilcox, thank you for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. And
yes, ma'am.
I appreciate GLAR, obviously, and appreciate you wanting to do this and encourage people to get involved.
Yes, most definitely. It's something that I know we've discussed a few times during our different meetings, and it's one of those that as I think a lot of us on our board feel that serving as a realtor, serving in city positions, a lot of those there's characteristics and traits of certain people that kind of coincide. So I wanted to speak with you a little bit that this morning, and we'll get to that. But first, I'd like to just take a moment and, if you don't mind, do the we're all at orientation, first time being at Greater Louisville. You want to introduce yourself to our members who may not be familiar with you?
Absolutely.
Just as far as your professional and being a member goes.
Okay, so I actually became a member of GLAR years ago, 1998, I think, years ago. I was interested in real estate even before that, but decided to take a different path, and then came back to real estate. And I truly believe that they're connected, elected officials and being a realtor, because we have servants' heart. It's about serving other people. We don't do this for ourselves. We do it serve other people. So there's a great connection with that. But I have actually been on city council since 2009, and then I was appointed mayor in 2014. And this is in my last term, and this is my last year of my last term. So I'm a firm believer in term limits, and it's time for somebody else to step in 2022. And I'm looking forward to that. And I will continue to be a realtor. I'm not going to give that up, but I laugh all the time with the people that have shown interest and say, well, you'll get elected, but if you mess this up, I'll be back. So I'll leave that door open, but we'll see how that goes. But it has been an honor and a pleasure to be able to serve Highland Village and to serve the residents of our, I call it the Tri-City, but it's surrounding area as a realtor as well.
Well, as far as all that goes, I know you said you were elected to council. Can you tell us about what got you even to council? What made you want to serve? Is there something specifically, or is it just an innate?
I truly believe that it's a calling. I really do. I actually started on planning and zoning before I ran for council, which I call it was a learning experience. They use so many acronyms that it takes a couple of years to learn all of them. And that's kind of what the first term was when I got on council, but I did serve on planning and zoning, which kind of ties into realtors. And I learned so much on that. And then it was just a calling. My dad served in our community when I was growing up, and it was just something that I guess he instilled in us to give back to the community that you live in, and give back to the community that you love and that you work and play in. So I believe it's a calling.
Sounds like a smart man. Well, okay. How has your service as a mayor, on planning and zoning, on the council, everything, how has that affected your business as a realtor? I mean, have you seen, I imagine there's been positive effects. There's maybe been some challenges. Can you tell us about maybe one or two, couple of things of each?
Well, absolutely. Of course, it's a learning experience, and it's still a learning experience. I'm still learning. There's so many ordinances and laws, and people don't understand that nothing happens fast in municipal government. Where as a realtor, we want everything to happen fast. We write an offer, we want a response, we want to get it to closing. We've got goals and we've got dates that we have to meet. With municipal government, that was the hardest thing that I learned, is that nothing happens fast. So patience. And another thing I learned was there's so many ordinances, so many laws, but also that we are trumped by the state of Texas. So what the laws that the state of Texas have affect municipal government and also, the federal laws. So while we think that we can change whatever we want in municipal government, we have to research the state laws and make sure that we're not violating anything there. So that was huge learning experience for me.
Right. Okay. Well, I know that, again, we talked in the past a couple of times during our meetings and everything about, I guess, and part of the purpose of this video is to encourage some other members, other realtors in our organization who might be, on the fence or thinking about running for an office or thinking about getting onto a board or commission or something like that with the city and serving that. Is there any advice you might have for them, again, advice or an opinion or anything like that? I know that, obviously they need to have a willingness to serve and everything, but like for those that may need a springboard to kind of, jump into it, do you have any recommendations?
I do. I have a lot. First of all, it's a long list. See?
Right.
No, I would highly recommend that you serve on a board or commission. It's not just planning and zoning. We have parks, we have board of ethics, we have all kinds of boards and commissions that are volunteer positions. And so if you have any interest at all, I would suggest starting that. I would also recommend going to the meetings. Right now it's kind of easy because we're doing we televise everything. We're not having everybody come into the meetings because of COVID. Of course, I look forward to the day that we can, but watch the meetings and know what the issues are. If you're thinking about wanting to serve and wanting to be an elected official. The other thing is be flexible. The one issue candidates are just that, one issue. And then they get that taken care of, or they get that addressed, and then they're not so sure that they want to serve anymore. So, be flexible. It's all about negotiating. It's just like in real estate. If we wanted, we have to negotiate. So do that. Be passionate about your community. Love your community. Want to help. And then first and foremost, pray. Before you go to the city to sign up to run for an office or volunteer, pray. And I always say, get on your knees and then get up and go. So talk to your family, because there is a time commitment, and we all know about that. We all know we have to balance our family, our jobs, and then of course as an elected official, what all that involves. So I think I'm getting a sign to wrap it up.
Oh, that was perfect. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, I know we've trying to keep things, to a reasonable amount of time, but I know that there's all sorts of other advice, opinions, different things that could be discussed with, again, any of our members who may be considering, again, boards or commissions, running for council, that kind of stuff. So I would imagine, although we're keeping it short today, that anybody who is interested can reach out.
Absolutely. And I would suggest that please reach out to the elected officials now, or if you're interested, and talk about all of those things. When I ran back in 2009, my goal was to be accountable and accessible. And that's what I want from my representatives. When I pick up the phone, I want somebody to answer it or return my phone call. When I send an email about a concern or an issue that I have, I want somebody to respond. And it's just like being a realtor. You know what? Just be accountable and accessible and available to anybody. So yes, if there's anybody out there that would like to to discuss it more, of course, I'm happy to do that. And, you know, they can join a campaign. Now, they can't join mine,
Right.
not having one, but, you know, join a campaign and see what all is involved.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. I think we can wrap things up there. And
absolutely. And thank you for having me. And thank you, GLAR, for the support and for the knowledge that I've gained from GLAR as well. So I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
Wonderful. Thank you. You too.